Well, friends, Saturday night, UFC 323, an historic night for the sport of mixed martial arts. Why is it historic? Well, let us count the ways. Number one, it's the final pay-per-view of 2023. Number two, it's the final UFC on ESPN pay-per-view. They're moving to Paramount Plus next year, 2026. And number three, and perhaps most important, it is, at least for now, the final UFC pay-per-view ever. Come next year, no more pay-per-views. They're all going to be behind the Paramount Plus subscription, but no extra charge. This is the end of an era. Never thought we'd see this day, but here we are. So for the final time ever, you can pay to watch the UFC an extra amount. Not just the ESPN Plus subscription, an extra amount. Pay-per-view for the final time this Saturday. If you want to partake in that, well, you're getting a pretty good card on Saturday. It's going down at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. 2 title fights on the card, and 2 of the more dominant champions in the UFC as of late are in action. Main event, Merab Dvalishvili, the pride of Georgia, who has won his last 14 fights in a row, going up against Petr Yan. Now, these two fought back in March of 2023. It was a very one-sided, very dominant win for Merab before he became champion. And quite frankly, after watching that fight, I thought to myself, we're never going to see this fight again because it was so uninteresting. It was so one-sided. However, since then, Yan has won 3 in a row and has revealed that he was nowhere near 100% in that fight. And so this is the guy to fight Merab now. And quite frankly, Merab is sort of running out of competition. Like I said, 14 in a row, but he's fighting so actively as of late. This is going to be his 4th, count them, 4 title defenses in 2025 alone. If he wins this fight, he's no doubt the male fighter of the year. He fought in January against Umar Nurmagomedov. He fought in June against Sean O'Malley. He fought in October against Corey Sandhagen. And now this fight, just 2 months later, against Petr Yan. Amazingly, 2 of those fights are rematches as well, and he's still blowing right through the competition. Now, he has to get by Yan on Saturday, former champion. If he gets this one done, he's 100%, in my opinion, the male MMA fighter of the year. So looking forward to that. A lot at stake. Co-main event sees the flyweight champion, the pride of Brazil, Alexandre Pantoja, going up against Josh Van. Josh Van has been very active as of late. This will be his 5th fight in the last 365 days, his 4th in 2025 alone. He's coming off a fight of the year contender against Brandon Royval back in June. He fought twice in June alone. He is a very fun fighter, and if he wins this fight, he would be the first fighter born in the year 2000 or plus, in the 2000s, as they say, to win a UFC championship. That's absurd if you ask me. But it's going to be a very, very, very tough test. Pantoja has been on fire as of late. He's coming off a tremendous win over Kai Kara France. He is so dominant, and it seems like he's kind of growing into being a champion. He has a killer instinct. He goes for the finish. He doesn't play with his food. He's getting better, it seems, every time out there. Relentless on the feet. So very good, like a boa constrictor on the mat. Can't wait to see how this plays out. If, in fact, Josh Van can unseat Alex Pantoja, huge win for him, of course. If Pantoja wins, perhaps he gets Kyoji Horiguchi, his teammate at American Top Team, in 2026. Those two seem to be on a collision course. It's a really great card. It's a great way for UFC to close out its pay-per-view chapter, if you will. There'll be one more event next week, but as far as the numbered events, this is the final one of 2025. It all goes down this Saturday, and of course, the place to be for all the action, BetMGM. You know the drill by now, my friends. Enjoy the fights, and I'll talk to you next week.